Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we're back to set up my budget planner for the month of May. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope you guys are having a super fantastic Tuesday. These budget planner inserts, they came from my Etsy shop, and it's So Sweet Plans, SOOSWEETPLANS. I'll make sure it's on the screen, and it'll always be in the description box below. Alright, so for the month of May, I went with apple blossoms. I like apple blossoms. I think they're so pretty. You'll see I have my paydays documented. I'm a salaried employee, so I get paid twice a month. So the last business day of the month, which I can't document it on here, so I put the payday on Sunday. Technically, I would have gotten paid the Friday before. And then, of course, my 4 bills, my rent, my portion of the cell phone bill, because it's just me and my oldest son on my bill now. It's a very old plan. I know it transitioned from Sprint to T-Mobile. And so we got to get new devices, and I can shop the plans and all that other stuff. But, you know, we pay for our phones in full. Each person's responsible for paying their own. And that's how we do things. And then next thing, I have my utilities and, of course, my internet. And I also get paid on the 15th. I think, did I say that? Hopefully I said it. If not, I just said it again. Because I can't remember what I just said. And so this payday right here, that's on May 31st, that is my first paycheck for the month of June. And so, yeah, it took me a minute when I switched to being salary working at my current employer to actually understand how the paydays work. It really was budgeting. So one of the notes I put for myself is a donation for GOG, and that is a church in Brooklyn, New York. They feed the people in the area. They provide them with fresh fruit and vegetables, and so they just recently got back into the church, and I thought it would take them a minute because of what happened inside of the building to get running, and they were actually up and working this past Saturday. So, you know, I want to make sure I put that as a part of my budget to donate to them. So at least I can help with that. It's not going to be a lot, but at least I can help one person. That is the way I'm looking at it. And then my cash envelope breakdown, I put it with my monthly budget, but really my cash envelope breakdown, it actually comes out of my very first paycheck. So that's when I go to the bank, take everything out. But I like to go ahead and take care of that as a part of the monthly budget, which will be the video that comes out on Thursday. All right, and so because I get paid twice a month, I have 2 paycheck budgets. But in the budget pack, it has 5 paycheck budgets, and for each one, there's a notes page. So you can print this out as many times as you want. I personally only do it once. I don't have a lot of variation going on. I kind of found my routine, my sweet spot, and it just works for me. I try not to introduce too much into my budgeting process because when it works, it works. When it don't, it don't. A lot of times when it don't work, it's me. It is me. I am the problem. All right, so my weekly check-in. Now, the weekly check-in is not against my regular checking account. This is checking in with my cash envelopes. And so my cash envelope categories are where I would typically spend the most money. Some months I do well, other months I tend to get a little spendy. Spring is here, and you've probably seen it. I've just been buying. And so my categories are groceries, dining out, household, and personal. And so I try to set a weekly rate at what I want to spend, because that'll leave me with money to have at the end of the month towards the end, so I don't run out. But let's say I spend on my personal week 1, then I'm just AO for the rest of the month. I'm not taking anything else out. All spending in that category has to cease. And the spending tracker page is just where I log the transactions, what I spent out of my cash. And so when you see me doing my no spend, that's really not about like my bills and stuff like that. It's about me staying out of the store, because I know, like, when I'm having a tough time at work, I typically like to soothe how I'm feeling, my frustration or whatever, by either shopping or eating. And that don't work out. Either one doesn't work out well for me. So I gotta find some other way. The last 2 pages that I have a part of my budget pack for me. And this is the inserts that I use because it's also a debt tracker because I did pay off my debt. It's been over a year, I think. Yeah, it's been over a year. So I don't use a debt tracker insert, but that is included in the budget pack. And so here are my sinking funds. What I'll do when I close out April, I'll go ahead and write in the starting amounts for May. And then I'll use the spending tracker page just to track what I spent from the sinking funds. So we know gifts is going to get hit pretty hard. So that way I can do what I need to do for my son and his birthday. And then my oldest son's birthday is in July. I get like 1 month 1 month to rest. And then the last thing that's in the budget pack is the cash envelope bank teller slips, and I just cut this out, and I'll probably use this page probably for the next 6 months. I try to remember to print it for the video, you know, video purposes, but a lot of times I forget. But yeah, I'll need to use that for probably the next 6 months or 3 months. It depends on if I want to change colors or not. Sometimes I get picky like that and I just want to change colors. Now, savings. I have the coin challenge, and I picked this up from someone on YouTube. I forgot. I can see her channel and my mind just went blank, and I'm so sorry. If I can find her name, I'm going to make sure I put in her channel name. But you pick a coin out of a jar, and then you take the year off of that coin, you add it together, and that is what you save. And so you'll see, like I had 1991 for week 1, 1969 for week 2, 1984 for week 3. So 1991 was $20, and so I added $20 in here. This one already had $395 because I started on this challenge in 2022. It's been such a long time that I forget when I did stuff, but I'm adding it to that because I'm working on I want a cell phone. I need a new cell phone, and I also need to now buy myself a new Chromebook. My battery has expanded in this one, and so I need to replace it. So yeah, so that's what this one is for. Get you out of the way. And then at the end of the quarter, we'll see where I am. I need to look it up and see how much a Google Chromebook costs. I don't need anything expensive. I just need a little something because that's really how I upload my videos to the editor and stuff like that. It just works out for me. Now, this is my weight loss challenge savings tracker that I have. And so here, every time I lose a pound, I get like $10 per pound. And so I'm going to use my money to get some massages. So it's going to be a part of my self-care. And so when I do save the money, I want to be able to just go drop the money into an account and then go to pick a massage place and go there. Because whew, I get like a sore shoulder sometimes and I need a massage. So here I need to write in what's in here for week 4, and then I'll color these in and put that total amount in for the month of April, and I'll do that each time. And so I haven't put anything in this one. I recently emptied this one so I could buy myself a treadmill, so yay. And that has worked out lovely, y'all. Lovely, because y'all know it be raining around here and I ain't going out there. Plus, I've been finding a lot of snakes in my yard, and I found out there's birds, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'll use this jar for that to keep track of that savings. And I hope I can finish up my $5 savings tracker that I've been using. Let's see, because I think I have, trying to figure out where I put that one. What is that one? Is it over here? It's not in here. Maybe back in, yeah, it's in March. But I don't have that many left to go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once I get that 8 put in this one, then I'll be done with this savings and I can start a new one. And so that means I'll have $500 that I can take to the bank, and this is going to go to my home down payment. So yes, guys, I am starting to save. That'll be my first savings towards purchasing a home. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. You know, it's like a new thing. But yes, now this one is in the Etsy shop. The weight loss challenge is in the Etsy shop. I don't think the coin challenge one is in the Etsy shop because I just didn't feel right doing that, because that wasn't something I came up with. That was something the young lady came up with. So I didn't want to do that. I thought that wasn't right. But I do like it because it's really chancy when you're doing this. And so I had to find me some old coins so I could stack it, so I can actually save some money to put into my little jar, because I have this jar got some old coins up in it. But yes, and so that is everything. And so let me know if you're getting ready for May. I'm trying to get myself geared back up and get back into the swing of things, posting my videos. I'm feeling so much better. I finally got some rest. So it's just like, okay, let's hit May, hit the ground running. And I'm going to be so happy just to get started. And then I got to take care of my son and his birthday. And I got to see if they got those brownies, y'all, at Kroger, because my kids don't really care for cake with icing. And there is this brownie that they sell at Kroger. It's the caramel ganache or something like that. They like that one. And so if I buy his, I need to go ahead and buy my oldest son's too. And I have to hide it in the freezer. Because normally by July they don't have them, because people buy them for the holidays. Like after Memorial Day, 4th of July, that kind of stuff. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. My Etsy shop's name is Soul Sweet Plans, SOOSWEETPLANS. And y'all have a super fantastic day. Bye.